Hi, Norman Hallett here with your next 4-minute drill for traders. Now today, I'd like to get you to slow down. Yes, slow down when you trade. It'll do you good. You're going to find that if you slow down your trading, take deep breaths during your trading day when you feel tense and stressed, and take breaks during your trading day, you'll be able to stay more focused when you trade. There seems to be a sense of urgency that many traders build into their trading day. You want to get into a trade so that you can start making money, and you want to do it now. And that urgency builds tension, and tension is not what a trader wants to be experiencing. Believe it or not, a successful trader is a relaxed trader and lets the market come to them. They don't chase markets or falsely anticipate imaginary moves. Let me give you a tip on how to stay relaxed when you trade. Before I start trading, I take a good look at the charts. I decide on what trading process I'll be using for the day and which markets I'm going to be trading. The more I know where I'll be focusing my attention during my trading day, the more I can stay focused and relaxed to run my trading plan. I lay out all my charts on my monitor. I got a big monitor. I'm usually watching 7 or 8 markets, and I'm watching for certain setups to form. When I see a setup forming on one of the charts, I blow up the chart full screen so I have no other market distractions. I take a deep breath and I say to myself, okay, I have a potential trade setting up. I'm just going to lay back in the weeds and see if the setup actually completes itself. Then I take another deep breath. This all might sound contrived, and it is, but I do it because it works and it keeps me relaxed when I trade. It'll do the same thing for you. Now, as I'm lying in the weeds, I calculate the risk-reward. If the trade sets up, will it be within my risk-reward parameters? And for me, that means less than a 3% risk on the trade, and is it at least a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio? If my parameters are met, I keep the chart in the blown-up form, and I keep watching in the weeds. Now, for me, I take action in my trading plan after a candle bar of a given time frame is complete and not before. This used to be tough for me because if, say, I'm watching a 30-minute bar, well, at the 28-minute point, it looks for sure that I'm going to get the final formation that I want. So why not try to grab a few extra ticks and get in 90 seconds early? Well, I can tell you, if you move early, you'll likely be doing it at your own peril, because I can't tell you how many times formation will unwind in the last seconds of the setup. And that thought of getting in a little early still pops into my head. But as it does, and mostly before it actually does, I've learned to take another deep breath and whisper to myself, I'm a wise and disciplined trader, and I wait for my formations to complete themselves before taking action. That's all I need to stay calm and focused and in control. I wait for the formation to complete, and when it does, I calmly and coolly place my order. I then take another deep breath. I proceed to place my protective stop, and if the trading methodology requires, I place any target limit orders. Then comes the most important part, the exit strategy. Now, since any stop adjustments occur only upon the completion of any bar, I'm really just watching the movie because the stops and limit orders are already in place. I may take a quick 20-minute lunch if I'm trading 30-minute bars. I mean, at this point, all I'm really doing is rooting for my position, and that can be stressful rooting, so why not have lunch? Before I enter my office after lunch, another deep breath. I sit down to my desk, take another deep breath, and wait for the next bar to complete. And now, upon completion, I adjust any stops or take a profit or loss, whatever my trading plan dictates. Are you starting to get the picture here? Breathe at the important points, okay? Take deep breaths as you trade, and it takes the stress out of trading. Look, you have to have a trading plan you can trust, and you have to do the pre-work. You have to test your plan. You have to button up all the if-thens. If this happens, I do this. If that happens, I do that, and write it in your trading plan. After that, it's all about being relaxed to execute your plan. Slow down, take deep breaths at important trading junctures, and keep moving forward. What I'm describing here is a must-do. The on-edge trader is usually the losing trader who has his or her life out of balance. Now, the relaxed, controlled trader is the winning trader who moves forward with confidence, executes his or her trading plan step by step, taking nice, deep, relaxing breaths along the way. And that's you, right? I thought so. Okay, that's it for this segment of 4-Minute Drill for Traders. Oh, if you're an iPhone owner, don't forget to download our free new app. Just search for Mastery Minutes for Traders in your iTunes store and start every day with a 1-minute mental vitamin boost narrated by me. And please leave a comment and a rating. We get enough feedback, I'll fork out the money for our Android and BlackBerry users to give it to them too. Okay, that's really it for this edition of 4-Minute Drill for Traders. So until next week, say it with me, stay disciplined.